Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and I am back today with a double sneak peek unboxing from Diamond Art Club to share with you. One of these is the kit that came out last week, and so I guess you could call it a first look. That'll be Frost and Flurry here from Dragons and Beasties. But we'll be starting out with my sneak peek, which is of this Star Wars Mandalorian kit, which is coming out tomorrow. This one is part of one of their weekday releases, which has a couple of differences from their weekend releases. So the date for this one is Monday, June 29th, and there's one release time for everybody. It's 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way and we will take a look at this particular project. This is one of their Easy Gem sparkle boards, and I don't remember if this is a style of special project that they've released before or if this is the first time that they're coming out with this style of diamond painting, but I'm looking forward to getting to share this one with you guys. My oldest, Connor, has been really enjoying, he watched The Mandalorian with my husband, the show, and then they went and saw the movie, and so this one I thought was just, the timing was just right for this one. So I'm going to hopefully help you decide if this is one that you want to shop for this, not this weekend, this Monday, and if not, this exact, if Star Wars isn't your thing, maybe keep an eye out and see if there's something else they release that's more your style, but let's talk about it. So this is definitely, the Easy Gem ones are geared, I think, really more towards kids, and so you're going to see some simplistic branding and whatnot that makes it feel more accessible and easier for kids to get into. So just twist, pick, place, fun and easy. Let's see. On the back, it tells you what your kit contents are, how to diamond paint. I will also have some how-to videos linked below if you want some videos to get you started. I'm looking to see, does it just open? Yeah, it was open on the top, but let me open. There's stickers on the sides here. We'll open this up and take a peek. Now, if you're brand new to Diamond Art Club and thinking of making your very first purchase, I do have a 20% off discount code you're welcome to use. It's just my name, Katie, K-A-T-I-E, and the number 20. That is an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. That said, there's no pressure at all, but thank you if you do. I always appreciate it. Okay, so toolkit. Okay. I don't think there's any sort of sticker. Oh yeah, they're tucked in here. Okay. So let's take it one thing at a time here. First, I want to show you the toolkit that Diamond Art Club includes. And even though this is a special project and it's geared more towards kids, it looks like they're still including their standard toolkit with their regular upgrades and stuff. So we have what they call a twist and pick pen. It comes preloaded with a clear wax, and you twist it to get the wax to start coming out the end. And if you run out of what's included in here already, what's preloaded, you can twist it the opposite direction, it'll come apart, and they give you some extra wax that you can use and load in there. It's a more ergonomic pen than just your basic kind of stick pink pen, and so it's a little more comfortable to diamond paint with over time. It comes with a multi-placer in the end. It's a 4-placer. You can use the wax that they gave you if you want to in there. They also will give you a larger multi-placer. I'll have some multi-placer tip guides below if you're interested. And they give you some of their pink heart wax. So you've got multiple wax options. Then we got some baggies. You could store your leftover diamonds in those. And then my personal favorite of their toolkit upgrades is the trays. This is the smaller of the two tray sizes that you will get. I feel like with these smaller projects, this is just what fits in the box better. It's still a pretty good size. It's bigger than a plain basic tray. It comes with a stopper and has, decently high walls along with a sliding lid. And these have cutouts that you could stack them on top of each other if you have multiples, and you could even put sticker labels on the end if you wanted to as well. So all in all, I feel like it's a pretty solid toolkit. And then we've got, we have a sticker sheet. This is really cute, actually. I would put this in my paper logbook before I start working on the kit. Got the stats, and then these are a set of pre-cut sticker labels. These are all going to be special drills. They're all going to be iridescent or crystal-like diamonds, and if you were to kit them up into storage containers or baggies, you've got these sticker labels that are individually cut that you can just peel and kit up, and you'll be good to go. We also have this little envelope. It looks like this one did not come with a treasure quest card. Often these smaller projects won't have treasure quest cards, but there's still some helpful info on the inside of here. I just wanted to point out that they have a Facebook group as well as a mobile app that you might find helpful. They also sometimes will put tips that are specific to the project on the back of those, in case you haven't noticed that before. Now let's talk about the sparkle board itself. This feels like it's a heavy duty, not just paper, sounds really reductive. It's a thick, like it's thicker than I feel like even cardstock. It's not like a canvas board. This is still essentially just a paper material or a thick kind of material. And then we have the drill field here. There's a thin, not thin, this is actually, I'd say that's thick. There's glue here, pretty sticky glue, and the clear plastic cover that you want to peel back to work on these sections. I would maybe peel it back in small sections that you don't, if you take the whole thing off, you're going to have a lot of uncovered glue that could get dust or dirt in it. This is what I think of as a freestyle kind of drill field. On a regular diamond painting, like when we look at my other kit in this video, you'll see it's on a pretty strict grid, but this kind of diamond painting, it's sort of just following and filling in the background and the various shapes of things. And so less on a grid and more just sort of filling in and following the image. So we've got Baby Yoda, aka Grogu here, and lots of color blocking, even though you might not be able to use a multiplacer a ton. The fact that there's not a ton of colors in this one and you have a lot of the same colors grouped together is something else that's going to make this pretty beginner friendly, and like kid friendly and stuff too. Now this is 22, that's on the nose actually. And so we're true to size for what they advertise it as. You could use this as a hanger if you wanted to. Just like hang it, which would be really cute, or you could just kind of set it. This is licensed artwork, by the way. Diamond Art Club does have a licensing agreement in place with Disney, Star Wars, etc., Marvel, and that means that this is not stolen artwork. They have Disney, Star Wars, The Mandalorian's permission to make this and use this artwork, and of course they're compensating them for it. Now the drills. These are going to be bigger than your standard diamond painting drills. That is when you see Easy Gem in the name of the project, it's going to be these bigger oversized diamonds. As far as how to diamond paint with these, you can still use a regular diamond painting pen and wax. If you find that to be unwieldy, you could always try tweezers. You could try using like a putty or something instead. Now these, it looks like, where's my sticker sheet? So I want to check and see. Okay, so this is actually going to be, while it's going to be the same for some of these, like one, the number here and the symbol are both 1. As we get further down here, we get to the letters, you'll see that what's printed on here is going to be the symbol technically. So and they do put them in order. So we've got like 1 and 2 and so on. The mirror backing you see here is what's going to go flat on the project and cover up the symbol as well as help with the reflectiveness of the iridescent diamonds. We've got a lot of different colors going on here, but this is, yeah, gonna sparkle a ton. As we get to these last few, you'll see we've got A, B, and C, that bright pink color. And usually they do give you plenty of these various drill colors so that you don't have to worry about running out. If you were to run out, you can always contact DAC. Your kit does come with a lifetime warranty, and as long as you're the original person that purchased it, you can contact Diamond Art Club if you have any issues like running out of a drill color, and they can take you from there. That said, that's a look at this Easy Gem sparkle board. Like I said, this one is coming out tomorrow, and I believe there are some others, both in this fandom as well as others. So definitely take a look and see if this is something that you'd like to pick up for yourself just to kind of mix it up from a regular diamond painting project, or maybe as a gift for a kiddo or someone that's newer to the craft but is a Star Wars fan. Lots of possibilities there. Let me know in the comments if you're planning to grab that one. Now we're going to take a look at Frost and Flurry by Dragons and Beasties. This was a diamond painting that came out I think a week ago. And shipping delays have affected sneak peeks. You may have noticed that I've had late sneak peeks or first looks for the past few weeks. It is what it is. I, like you guys, am hoping that it'll, get back to normal soon. But in the meantime, I'm hoping that these first look unboxings will still be helpful and enjoyable for you guys to take a look at. I think that this one did sell out, unfortunately, but I will have it linked below if you want. I would definitely suggest signing up for a back in stock email notification as well as adding it to your wish list if it is a must-have for you. My understanding is that Diamond Art Club looks at those numbers and takes that into account when they're, planning restocks and stuff. So always recommend that. This also video will hopefully be helpful if you got this kit, but you don't necessarily want to open it to look at the canvas and drills yet. Here you can see it at least. And if you did not get this kit, maybe we're on the fence or you missed it when it dropped, maybe this will help you decide if you want to go try to hunt it down in a D-Stash group. There's D-Stash Facebook groups as well as third-party options like Mercari and eBay. I just always say try to stick it out for a decent price and don't overpay. I know there's a lot of really overpriced stuff on those sites, but often you will see these kits pop up for more reasonable prices. Okay, enough chatter. Let's talk about this one, you guys. This is, like I said, called Frost and Flurry and is by Dragons and Beasties. I have worked on several kits from them and have had a really great experience with them. I think that the artwork turns out really, really cute in diamond painting form. This one is not going to be too big. It's 51.3 by 66.5 centimeters. It's going to have square diamonds and let's see, 52 colors, including 1 AB, 1 iridescent, and 2 fairy dust. I wonder if we'll see some iridescent maybe in the snowflakes. How it works, here's how to diamond paint. If you are new to the craft, like I mentioned in the last part, or the first part of this video, I will have some how-to videos linked below, kit contents, we're gonna go through all that, of course, and then at the end of the box, they do put a sticker that has the name and the original artwork and stuff. I find this really helpful because of how I store my diamond paintings, which is just all stacked on top of each other. Being able to tell what the kit is just from looking at the bottom of the box is actually very practical and really helpful for me. And yeah, hopefully for you too. Let's open this up. I always like to try to just cut at the top and be able to leave the plastic sleeve on. Since they changed their boxes and now this is a separate sleeve from the box itself, if I take the plastic all the way off, that sleeve wants to slide off really easily. So that's always how I'm trying to go about it. Okay, I am gonna skim past the toolkit in this one since we talked about it in the first part of this video. The only difference though is that this tray is bigger, just FYI. A lot of times these standard diamond painting kits are gonna come with the bigger tray. Let's see how my luck is with the treasure quest card on this one. Shut the front door. Okay, hello. Wow. All right, this is a black card, and I will explain why I'm so shocked and freaking out right now. Okay, treasure quest cards. These are a pretty collectible for one, and also part of a secondary rewards program. Each of these cards will have a tier or a rank. This one is black. There's bronze, silver, gold, and then black. Black is the rarest. I don't remember the last time I got a black card. They're pretty dang rare. Now, why does it matter? Well, there are different combinations of the different tiers of cards, like so many bronze, so many silver, so many gold, or so many black. And once you get different combinations of these, you can redeem them for things like gift cards or a custom diamond painting. There's a redemption code here you can scratch off to get to. The QR code will take you to the treasure quest card part of the website. And I also have a video for that. I feel like I've been saying that a lot, but I do have a video that demos and explains how that treasure quest card process works. I open a lot of DAC kits around my channel. I'm really lucky to get to do so. I know that. It's still a really fun surprise to get to see a black card. The inside of this envelope is going to be similar to the other kit. I'm going to point out the Facebook group and the mobile app. And then stickers, here's the original artwork for this one. It's so cute. They had a similar wintry one that came out for the anniversary sale that I did not get, but it's on my wish list. Here we've got our color palette for this one. You can see the sticker sheet is a lot bigger than the sparkle board was. 52 colors. We've got the DMC code in the right-hand column. This comes from the DMC brand of floss like in cross stitch. Most diamond painting companies use this color code system. Diamond Art Club puts their special drills at the end. So AB is AB. L is going to be our iridescent, and Z, those are going to be our fairy dust diamonds. I just also wanted to point out that you'll sometimes see 6000s range colors on DAC kits. Those are not DMC color codes. Those are actually codes that Diamond Art and colors the Diamond Art Club has created to fill gaps in the DMC color code system. Since DAC makes all of their diamonds in-house, they're able to create those colors, which I actually really appreciate. Anything that lets us get as close to the original artwork as possible, I'm of course here for. Look at how cute their little faces are. The little dragons from Dragons and Beasties. I have been collecting Dragons and Beasties stuff since before they licensed with Diamond Art Club. I have a shelf full of the little vinyl figures on my desk. I've converted several of their pins into cover minders, and they just have the cutest merch. And now we have this adorable diamond painting from them. I love Frost and Flurry. We'll look at the diamonds in a little bit. I'm going to leave those off to the side now for now though. It's been a long day. My words are hard. Let's talk through features, especially for those of you that are newer to DAC. So they're going to put their branding at the top. Do What Makes You Sparkle, Diamond Art Club. Edges of the canvas, they are scalloped and poked, so fraying shouldn't be an issue. We have this super soft backed canvas, and overall the canvas material, what I look for is, was it like a diamond paint on? I feel like this has a nice weight and thickness to it. It's laying flat well. I don't have any issues diamond painting on it. I like it. They have a thick plastic cover, and they use poured glue. I feel like they're fixing up their stickiness even more, you guys. It's pretty sticky. And then we have perforated sections on these. So if you want to work within designated sections, you can see where the edges are from those lines. And then we've got legends at the top left as well as the bottom right. At the bottom left, we've got a thumbnail, the title, the size, and copyright. So what this means is that this piece is legally licensed, just like that Star Wars kit was. From Dragons and Beasties, they have their permission and are compensating them as well. Here are their socials and yet another discount code. And your kit does come with a lifetime warranty. As long as you are the original owner and purchaser of your kit, you are covered under that lifetime warranty, which includes things like if you were to run out of a drill color or something like that. Looking up close, this definitely is what I would think of as a color blocking heavy kit from what I'm seeing so far anyway. Color blocking, here's an example here. So block of the same color in a small area. You'll be able to use a multi-placer and zip your way through that section if you want. You'll also have that color in your tray for longer. So areas like that tend to go faster. Big chunky section of one color there. The opposite of color blocking is confetti, and we have a little bit of it in some of the details, like in their faces. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area, so you'll be doing more single placing, as well as changing out the color in your tray more often. But the upside to that is that you typically will get more details that way, and also nice color blending. So I like a nice mix of both color blocking and confetti, honestly, just because color blocking keeps it interesting, moving. What was my phrase? I used to say it all the time, and I just totally got it mixed up. So I don't know if that means I should say it more or less. Confetti keeps it interesting. Color blocking keeps it moving. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. You could tell me if you think that's cute or silly or both. All right, we're at 66 and a bit. That way we're listed as 66.5, and then this way we are at 51 and a half, and we're listed as 51.3. I'm gonna call that true to size. So let's let these cuties hang out in the background while we talk diamonds. There's gonna be a sticker on here that tells you what kit these go with, just in case you store it separate from the canvas. Okay. There's our color palette. Lots of blues. I don't know why I thought I would be seeing more purples, but when I look at the artwork, I'm like, well, in parts of the dragon, but otherwise, no. This is definitely a blues heavy kit. These are going to be square drills, as we already talked about, and I'll have more thoughts on that after I show you our first special diamond. We've got 4 bags of Z3865. Zoom you in. These are fairy dust diamonds. Fairy dust colors, that was not showing up very well. How about this bag? There we go. Fairy dust diamonds have what looks like a fine glitter coating brushed on the top. It gives them a pearlescent kind of subtle shimmery effect, and I really love the way that these look on the canvas. I feel like it is still a step up from regular diamonds, but it's not super in your face. To me, this white fairy dust looks very, very much like snow. I'm guessing we're going to see that one in the snowflakes. Now, Diamond Art Clip squares, I feel like, are some of the best quality on the market, just in my personal opinion. I find them to be really consistent in terms of size and shape to work with, as well as not terribly trash prone. Because of how square drills sit on the canvas, that really does matter, because if there's bits sticking off the sides, or if there's some that are bigger than they should be or something, there's not going to be a space for them on the canvas, and they will want to pop, and they're just a huge hassle to work with if that's the case. We've got two more special drills back to back here. We have our second fairy dust color here of Z162. This baby blue or sky blue fairy dust, a little shimmer. And then our iridescent diamond is actually a purple iridescent. Now, iridescent is the name that Diamond Art Club gives to their drills that have what looks to me like a crystal effect. We've got the mirror backing on these. It's going to really help with the reflective and sparkly quality of these. Kind of transparent looking. So this purple color, it has to be in the dragon, right? So I'm really interested to see where that one is going to be. These are not in DMC order, by the way, but they are roughly in order of weight or the amount of diamonds. So we're kind of getting down to the diamonds they're the least of here as we get to the end. But there's one more strand. Two more strands, actually. Okay. And we should come across an AB at some point here. Here we go. So we've got AB 554. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These ones get their name from the northern lights and have a really sparkly iridescent coating. This one is really, really colorful and definitely going to draw your eye to the areas it's been charted. It is going to probably pick up some of the colors of the drills around it even and pop. So purple iridescent and a purple AB. This dragon's going to be so sparkly. And that means the baby blue has to be in our other dragon friend, right? Right. Which one's Frost and which one's Flurry? Frost is probably the blue one, right? Actually, I don't know. I'll have to go look on the Dragons and Beasties website. I love that they name all their dragons. They have like little characters and personas and stuff. It's so cute. Okay, let me take a look. Let me see if I actually need to pause it or if I can just fly by the seat of my pants here. Okay, so the purple iridescent and the purple AB, yeah, we've totally got this, right? Right. First, the white fairy dust diamond that we had 4 big bags of, that is going to be the snowflakes. And given that that special drill looks like snow to me, like sparkly snow, I think that's totally going to work. It's also going to be the white color in the dragon's bodies. I think it looks like there's really not, I'm looking at the legend, I'm not seeing just a plain white diamond in this kit, a plain like 3865. So virtually anytime you're seeing the color white, like this is kind of bright white, that's going to be the white fairy dust. So in the snowflakes, the white in the dragon's wings, including these lines here, the white in the dragon's head, kind of going up to its ears and spikes. Yeah, that's all white. It's same as we get into the blue dragon. Now, the purple iridescent diamond, the one that's more crystal-like, is going to be this slightly lighter purple color here in the spikes of their wings. So this purple here, this purple right here, this darker purple color down this dragon's chest, a little bit back here in this spike, a little bit in the ear, and then the darker purple color on its like horns, little spikes up here. So yeah, lots of purple iridescent all throughout this dragon. And then our purple AB, on the other hand, is going to be one of the medium toned purple colors. It's actually the purple color, that the shade that goes right next to the white fairy dust. Well, actually just along this one. It's kind of through these lighter colors here. It's right here. It's the sparkles right here, this light purple color. That's going to be the purple AB. A little bit on the dragon's chest. There's a patch of it right here. And the dragon's horns as well. This is like medium light toned color. Sprinkling of it right here. This purple color is purple AB, as are these purple spots. As we check out the top half of this kit, so all the white you see up here in the snowflakes, in this dragon, that is all going to be white fairy dust, including in the dragon's eyes. But then we had that kind of sky blue, baby blue fairy dust color. And that's going to be this blue color. It's not the darkest at all. It's one of these kind of medium toned here and here. In his chest, it is the darker blue shade. Kind of little arches there. It's the second darkest blue shade, kind of just an outline of it here, following this outline. Bits of it here. I love the like wings and spikes here. They're so cute. This is the light blue AB right here, or fairy dust, sorry, right here. Goes up along here, there. And then hopping back over into the dragon's head, we've got a line of it here. It's not the lightest color. It's the second lightest color going around. This like second lightest blue color kind of going around these different spikes and spots on its head. So really a nice amount of sparkle all throughout this dragon friend too. I'm glad that both these dragons get some sparkles and it's not just one or the other. And I think that looks super cute and super, super pretty. I also just noticed that there are 3 of the purple iridescent diamond in the center of this dragon's eyes, or not to the center, I'm sorry, off to the side. And there's some of the light blue fairy dust in this dragon's eyes. That's really cute. That's a nice little touch. All right, you guys, that is a look at Frost and Flurry. Like I said, I do believe this one sold out, and I am so sorry about that. I really do hope that this was still helpful. Like I said, will have this exact kit linked below. You can go into the listing to add it to your wish list or sign up for back in stock notifications if you would like to. And let me know down in the comments if this is one that you grabbed when it released or is on your wish list for someday, or more like something you're just going to enjoy vicariously through others. Same with that sparkle board that we looked at too. Reminder that that release is happening tomorrow. Good luck to you if you are shopping, and good luck if you're hoping to grab this one on a restock. Thank you though for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy this video and would like to see more from me, please consider subscribing. I do all diamond painting all the time here on my channel. It's unboxings and reviews from a variety of different companies, as well as how-tos and tutorials and weekly whip and chats if you want some company while you're crafting. I'm gonna let you go though. I look forward to reading your thoughts and comments below. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you're doing well and happy crafting. I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.